it was really, really hard for me to deal with that. And I went through stages in my high school career where I'd be real depressed because I was gay. I'd be real depressed because I felt some way about a person and things like that. It wasn't a happy time for high school. I did my senior project on depression, and ironically, I was depressed to do my depression project. So coming out is definitely an important part of a gay male's life, a gay woman's life, but it's the hardest thing. The least people can do as far as allies, straight people, that's what you call them, allies, is to be supportive, to listen. To listen. And here's some tips that I want to give out to people who are questioning, who are on the verge of telling somebody, and to people who are already out and wish that they went about it a different way. So this is a lesson learned that I want to share with you all. So tip number 1, I mean, know yourself before you tell other people about yourself. Know a good idea of what you stand for and how you feel, and get those feelings out to yourself first before you go and telling other people, because you can't be going and telling people, hey, I'm gay, and be a hot mess and be like, wait, I'm not gay, and have them be like, what are you talking about? You know, like you need to have a good idea of what you want to express to people. Now, as far as expressing things to people, telling people about who you are, I think you should pick wisely. At least tell people who you know they'll accept you for who you are no matter what, regardless, you know, and have that feeling with you, because I know I had that feeling with Kyle, and that didn't turn out so great. But I guess pick and choose what you want to tell the person, but not like say everything, because coming out, you might be excited to tell them everything, and I know I was. So it's a lot for somebody to take in, especially if they didn't expect it from you. So if you're coming out, try to come out to 1 or 2 people first, and then go from there, and pick the people that you trust will accept you and will listen to you, rather than be judgmental and leave you. And I think for gay people who are coming out, you need to realize that if they decide to walk away from your life, if they decide to not listen to you, if they decide to be like, gay, that's fucked up, like, you can't be gay, like, they're not worth being your friends, they weren't worth being your friends to begin with. And yeah, you invested so much time, but if they can't accept you for who you are because you just came out, like, everything before that, like, didn't matter, like, you know. So as far as telling your family, tell your family when you feel like you're ready and you have the support of your friends first, because if you don't have your friends and the support of yourself first, you're not going to get anywhere with your family. Family, for the most part, is first, and they will love you for whatever reason, the things that you do, who you are. But if you are gay, this might be complicated, because different families have different ways of dealing with people who are gay. I know some people will really truly abandon their kids, and that's where you need the support of yourself and your friends, so you have that fallback. But other families, surprisingly, are accepting and probably already know that you're gay, but just waiting for you to tell them. And at this time, society, I feel it's an easier time for people to come out, because there are so many people who are already out and are gay role models, you know, and there are television shows. It's easy for parents to kind of see that already and accept that in a way, rather than a few years ago when I came out, when there was zero of that, you know. So as far as family goes, sit them down, tell the one that you feel most comfortable with, and just express your heart and soul, express how you feel to them, and if they don't accept you, then I don't know, like, that's you can't change who you are, but you're their son, you're their daughter. That's pretty much my advice for you. As far as experiencing things, talk to people, definitely try to experience things that way, and research for yourself what it means to be gay, know the terms, just get comfortable in your own skin. Coming out, you won't be, trust me, you won't be. It took me a long time to even come to this point, expressing how I feel to you all, but it's a journey that a lot of gay people will go through. It will take a short amount of time for some, a lot of time for a lot of people. So yeah, it's an experience in itself. But just remember that you are who you are, and people just need to realize to accept who you are, regardless. And be around people who you want to be with. Don't try to convince people to want to be with you or be around with you, because that's just not going to get you anywhere. And just to go more in depth with family. For my family, it's been a long time since I've come out. I came out 2002, I think 2002, 2003, around that time. As far as my mom, like, even when I came back home, she like, every time she works for Macy's and she works for the jewelry department or whatever, and she has earrings, right? And she would be like, every time, like, she'd be like, here, do you want some earrings? Like, here, I got you some earrings. I'm like, Mom, thanks, you know? Like, she's meeting me halfway, you know? But recently she was like, here, you want some earrings? But they were like for real girl earrings. She's like, what? Guys wear that too, you know? Like, this is her way of showing me she cares, you know? Like, you just have to pay attention to that. Little things to show that, you know, they're growing accustomed to who you are, and little by little, you know, they're accepting you. You know, you'll get my mom saying, like, you know, indirectly saying about these gays and all that stuff, but, you know, that's just how she grew up, and that's her just mentality, and you just have to accept that in a way. But they also have to respect you, and I think she respects me a little bit, you know, more than she did before, and she understands a little bit more, and she's all I got in here. I gotta love her regardless, you know. For me, coming out, the best part was telling people, because you got the reactions of people, and the worst part was actually also dealing with the reactions that people had. People were surprised, people didn't accept it as much. You lose some, you win some, you know. Where I am right now took a long time. Took a really long time to get where I am right now. And most of you are like, dude, it's so easy for you to do this, but trust, I went through some shit to get where I am today, and to help maybe even you guys figure out something about you, in helping you come out, or dealing with you coming out already, things like that. So hopefully these videos help, because I know if I saw this at the time I was coming out, I'd find it comforting. So hope this is comforting for you all who are out there. And some of you guys have been asking, like, what is my coming out story? And that's just that, just a little bit of that. And it was, honestly, it was really hard for me to do this video, because it really did spark some memories that haven't been out for a long time. So bear with me and enjoy. And if you have any questions, please comment, message me, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Questions, comments, just do them down there, or message me up there, things like that. Alright,